Welcome everybody, and welcome here to the Sports Audio Network channel, and welcome to the Smackdown Live review here on April 24th, 2018. We're mere hours away from the start of my birthday, April 25th, 30th edition. Turned 30 on April 25th, so we're mere hours away from that. But here, let's talk about Smackdown Live business at hand for April 24th, 2018. Smackdown Live book played out. Let's talk about everything that happened, and the main thing of everything that happened. I mean, the whole show was good, start to finish. I mean, with the roster and a great roster that we now have on SmackDown Live. I got the fat from SmackDown Live, send it over to Monday Night Raw. They're 3 hours, they can deal with it. And now, I mean, Bobby Roode and Jinder Mahal aren't the fat of SmackDown Live, to be quite honest. They're good superstars. I see big things in their future. Baron Corbin's awesome. But Mojo Rawley, Ziggler, and Zack Ryder to an extent are. So half and half. Point being is now SmackDown Live having the roster that it has, being stacked, being awesome, has a chance to be the Ace show again, because for a short time it was the Ace show and beating Monday Night Raw in the ratings and being a better show overall. And I wish there were other people here in this Google Hangout with me to see if they agree with me or not. But either way, it's what I believe and what I think, and I think SmackDown being what it can be, it's going to be. That's a good thing moving forward. That's like an early birthday gift for myself here, celebrating 30 years to life. Is SmackDown Live to be making SmackDown Live great again? You know, SmackDown Live being what it was a couple years ago, SmackDown Live at that point being what it used to be way back in the day when it started, when it was The Rock show. Good name after The Rock, SmackDown, laying the SmackDown. And just being a good show, being a show that can contribute to the WWE and can be better than Raw on occasion or on a weekly basis. Also, I have heard interesting thoughts about the Saudi Arabia show, Greatest Royal Rumble. I will be doing some live reactions during that show on Friday. During here near the tail end of my birthday week, heading into my birthday weekend, yada yada, all that jazz. But I probably will be doing some live reactions there. I think I'll be doing live reaction to Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Universal title, the 50-man Royal Rumble match itself, greatest Royal Rumble ever, right? And then also Undertaker Rusev casket match. So do we doing a live reaction to that one as well? No, I will not be live reacting to the entire show because the show is 6 hours total. 5 hours main show, 1 hour pre-show. So from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., I'll be watching content of WWE on the WWE network. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good show. I think it should be better than most. And if they get good reviews, I mean not good reviews, but if the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia are pleased by it, so to speak, and there is this 10-year contract with WWE, with the Saudi government and their sports, or whatever sort of sports. I wouldn't say government, but whatever group there, the Saudi sports group. And I think if they deem it a good show themselves, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, then maybe, just maybe, women will be part of the show the next time they come. Because the next time they come may not be for 2 or 3 years or a yearly basis, however, and it seems how the government's doing that things are progressing in the positive way for women's rights and their own evolution there. Yeah. If there are people here watching live or otherwise from Saudi Arabia, from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Welcome to share your thoughts on the topic, because you would know more than me. You live there. You live it, whether you're a woman or a man. You can share your opinions, whether you strongly agree, strongly disagree, or alike. It's all respectful. I respect your opinion. Hopefully you at least respect mine, whether you agree with it or not. But just wanted to bring it up, share that. I'm sure I'll be talking about that during some live reactions or talking about the pay-per-view of this Thursday. So shout out to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, because I know I myself as an American respect other countries and their cultures and how they do things. Yes, it may be highly different than ours, but as Americans, as a nation of the United States, like if I ever was able to be president, which I can't because I'm not U.S. born. I'm born in Peru, became a natural citizen age 2, the year 1990. I got the documents, I got the papers to prove it. But either way, um, still I can't be president unless I change the law. If I ever become like senator, governor, I mean, I am, like I said, in 20 or in about 4 to 6 hours, I'm going to be turning 30. About the time to start going to government, right? Um, I mean, heck, I have a Twitter handle talking about. My point is the only way I would ever be able to even have a chance to become president is if I myself um, bring in a law to try to change that rule. You don't have to be born in the United States, but you do have to have U.S. citizenship for over X amount of years and proof of such citizenship through our own government here in America. So that's something I would bring up as a as an American and as a Peruvian as well. Um, but back to topic, back to wrestling, and back to Saudi Arabia. My point is USA not forcing their cultures, even though yes, it's a good aspect of it. Women's rights and equal everything, which still needs some improvement here in America. We can't force or impose that to other countries that don't have that. We can have our opinions on it. We can like it, dislike it otherwise. But as a country, and in respect to those other nations that have their rules and regulations, have their culture, their way of life, I say to respect it. You can share your opinion. That's one of our rights here in America, to express your opinion, right? First Amendment rights. First Amendment rights, along with other amendment rights. But freedom of speech and say what you want. Okay, fine, but still, in here, my rambling. My point is to respect Saudi Arabia. It seems like they are changing. My friend Katrina on Twitter, Katrina the Good, was brought up on Twitter in our conversation while we were live tweeting during SmackDown Live. Follow me at WWE_podcast. That just a couple years ago, back in the year of 2014, 4 years ago, women weren't even able to be at sporting events. And I brought up women weren't even able to do anything, really, without the permission of a male, from a man in their family. And here's some of those rules still apply now, But they're having their own women's evolution there in that country. I have women there that are protesting this show, or protesting other things going on there. That's their right. They live it every single day. But it's not incumbent on me, thousands of miles away here in America, in our country, to judge Saudi Arabia or judge any country that is different from ours in any way. That's how wars are started, by imposing your opinion on another country. I don't just mean America, I mean in general. Yes, we got a difference of opinion. Yes, I would hope that in time Saudi Arabia, allows more rights for women, and that equality comes to their country and their nation. But that's their business. That's their, that's their. But anyways, moving on, talking about WWE now. Apologize for that. Like I said, we'll collect the videos here. And otherwise, hopefully, things do improve here for WWE Smackdown. Things are going to be good moving forward. We have Daniel Bryan back in the WWE Superstar. What we thought was going to start off the show with The Miz and Daniel Bryan face-to-face. Didn't happen. Big Cass came out there. And I think simply it was him who attacked Daniel Bryan. I mean, seemed cut and dry in that sense. Attacked him last week. And man, this time, maybe cowardly way. Because maybe Daniel Bryan was going to come out there to punch Miz in the face. And Cass just hit him with a big boot from behind. And the back of the head or something, and down he went, and so cast to however, whatever. Either way, it's going to be interesting to see how that progresses moving forward. And with this even storyline injury angle, will Daniel Bryan be able to compete on Friday at the greatest Royal Rumble event in Saudi Arabia? I'm sure he will. I'm sure Big Cass will be part of that Royal Rumble match itself, but it's certainly going to be interesting to see it. I'm certainly going to enjoy it for sure. That's how the show starts out. Big Cass getting a great heel promo that I certainly really thoroughly enjoyed. But yeah, they're running with that Daniel Bryan who attacked him angle, and that's certainly going to be interesting to see how it goes. And I really think it's going to be very good. You also have the contract signing Charlotte Flair and Carmella, the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. They're going to have a title match at Backlash. Like I said, no women's matches, no women's title matches or women's matches at all. Renee Young herself also won't be in Saudi Arabia for the show on Friday because that's just how it is there with the government. Again, respect other nations and their laws. But anyways, so we have that. So we have that title match at Backlash. Looking forward to it. Carmella maybe even retaining. Who knows? But it's only going to be a good match for them. But those two. Then you also have another women's segment. Again, 2 hours. We have Becky Lynch and Asuka facing the Iconics. It looks like you might have 2 3-team groupings again. Or not again, but again in general. You have the Iconics with Carmella. Makes sense there. The heel team. And then you have the face team with Asuka, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte coming again last week. I think that actually would make for an interesting storyline and an interesting grouping pairing moving forward for the women's division. And with the women's roster that you have there, having those 6 in a feud within each other, I think would actually be pretty entertaining, at least to me. So you had that going on there. Plus you had Rowan and Harper, which I guess they lost their first names. No longer Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. It's just Harper and Rowan, as I seems fit. And Naomi coming out to not make the save. Because I was wondering, she's coming out there doing her dance thing. And I'm like, why isn't she coming out there, not with the lights off, but the lights are off, but she just, quick pace walk or running. Hopefully this time not streaming. That was overacting otherwise. But from last week, but not that she's coming in for the save, but in the end, she was just coming out there as a distraction. And then James rolling up Rowan for the pin, 1, 2, 3. He gets the win. They celebrate, so that's cool, I guess. I'm probably going to be the Bludgeon Brothers retaining their title. I want to do so is getting the title back at the Greatest Royal Rumble event. So that in itself is going to be taken care of. Now the IC title, US title, that's going to be interesting. I know on Thursday I'll give my predictions for the matches at the show, but I could see maybe the titles going back to the other brands, but we'll have to see. And it's one of those things that whenever those matches are on the card, let's say IC matches is before US title match, that if the IC title goes to Samoa Joe or Miz and comes back to SmackDown Live, then the outcome of the US title. I mean, Jinder Mahal is winning that title back and bringing it to Raw. So, and as predictable as that is, that's actually intriguing heading into it. Like, which way is it going to go? And for the brands and this and that, I certainly, at least I do. And I'm certainly looking forward to seeing how all that goes. But that's pretty much all of Monday Night Raw that at least needs to be discussed. But, yeah, I'm just replying to a message here. Sorry about that. But it was a pretty good show of SmackDown Live. Looking forward to how all things happen moving forward. here for the show. I'm just seeing if I missed anything else to talk about. We had the women's tag match. We had the contract signing. Sorry, here I'm looking down at the website. The opening with Big Cass, awesome heel promo. Will they have Miz and Cass together or something other afoot? Who knows? And then, yeah, Uso versus Rowan. That pretty much is it. All right, so that is pretty much it. Thanks for those that watch live archive. Welcome to like the video. Share your thoughts and everything. On Thursday, I'll be back for Steve's Wrestling Ramble. Tomorrow, on my birthday, would be a day off completely of videos, but I will do one video. One video there in my living room with the tapestry, as I call it, even though it's not, but it's a painting, but a tapestry there behind me. Upstairs, we'll be doing the kitchen. I will be doing a happy 30th birthday video. But more importantly, specifically, my update on my channel, what I'm actually doing to try to get into sports broadcasting and other things alike. So hopefully you all check that video out when you can after it happens or while it happens, going live. But either way, I hope you all have a great rest of your evening, rest of your day. I'll be back here tomorrow, like I said, for that simple birthday video / YouTube channel update and for planning for myself. And then we move right along as we usually do. Thursdays for Steve's Wrestling Ramble, Friday for Life in Pieces review, and then also the Greatest Royal Rumble event live reactions and reviews. So I look forward to all of that. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening. As always, take care.